there's a way to make an entrance.
This is my destiny.
It was now a conspiracy of witches.
Download Veely today.
Hello. Hi.
Oh, God!
There we go.
Don't worry, it's okay.
Let go of me. Let go.
We're back on shift inside the ambulance.
Whoa, got a job? Do you need me to get in the back? You might have to stop.
With more medical emergencies
I'm okay. Ooh, that's a good one.
and more cameras,
What's that up there?
That, Tyler, is a little camera.
we're taking you back to the heart of the action.
Just lie down for me. We're from the ambulance, OK?
I'm sorry.
I don't want to go so hospital, please.
There are some new faces
I'm happy to be your crewmate.
I feel like we've bonded.
and some old friends.
I better driving you.
Is it the fact that I'm faster and smoother than you?
Your driving's terrible.
How can I help?
Body-mounted cameras record every moment
Nice deep breaths. Come on, open up. Smash in.
to show you what goes on behind closed doors.
We'll get you right, all right?
You'll be on the front line with the ambulance crews from West Midlands Ambulance Service
I don't need to be a doctor. I just need to know what I can do to help.
as they deal with 3,000 emergency calls each day.
We see so many people who get told that nasty C word. So many people can fight it now.
Step inside the ambulance.
You take care, mate. All right, mate.
Thank you.
It's snowing.
It's snowing!
Oh, my God.
To be fair, I wouldn't be out in the car, but I'd be out in it.
Doing what?
Playing. It's more fun in the dark as well.
We didn't see much fun when I was throwing snowballs at you earlier.
I will.
You had a face like thunder.
I will get revenge. To wait till you're least expecting it.
I love being the first person to walk across a driveway or an
You got that
area of
crunch.
snow, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just completely unmarred by footprints, and then you go walking across it.
It's mid-December. In Willenhall, more than 3 inches of snow have fallen in the last 24 hours.
Look at that for a perfect white field.
Ambulance crewmates Hannah Meredith and Aaron Campbell are 2.5 hours through their shift and on a trip down memory lane.
Did you have snow days when you were at school?
No.
I never had snow days.
Did sometimes when I was in high school, because it was 16 miles to high school for me.
No. But did the whole school close, or did you just not go in?
Sometimes the school closed, but it was very, very rarely. But my primary school, I used to walk across the field too. That's great. Put my little Wellington boots on.
Two, three.
Hannah and Aaron have an emergency call to John, a 75-year-old who's fallen at home and wasn't discovered for 7 hours.
Why does it have to be on a hill? Coming through.
John's son Gary rushed over when a worried neighbour raised the alarm.
Hello, John. John, what's happened?
I sat in this chair, someone
Yeah.
caught my hip, and I can't move.
Okay.
I can't move.
Have you been here since about 8 o'clock, you reckon?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, dear. Where's the pain at the moment, John?
My hip,
In your hip. Anywhere else?
leg, down my leg.
Okay. Which hip is it? Your left one?
My left.
Okay.
excuse me stepping over you. No pain in this side? No?
No.
Any pain in your tummy? No.
Felt so sorry for him. Again, he had pain in his left hip. He's lying in quite an awkward position. No one ever falls in a position that's easy to get to them. The type of injury that he has is very, very painful. He'd already taken some of his own paracetamol, which is sensible, but it hadn't touched the pain. In order to get him out of the house, he needed some quite strong pain relief.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna try on some gas and air. Okay, but we have stronger things if we need it, all right? You weren't knocked out at all, were you? You remember the whole thing? Is that sore where I'm touching? Here? Here? Okay.
He's only just come out of hospital because the other puncher's wrong.
Okay, so you've had this before, haven't you?
Make you laugh.
Does make you laugh, yeah, hopefully it'll make you laugh though. That's exactly what it is. All right.
Gas, John.
So we'll pop that in. Big deep breaths for me, make a nice sit. There you go, you're an expert already. Okay, so we'll give that a couple of minutes to work. Okay, and then we'll look about getting you out.
I don't think that's going to cut it, is it?
Nope.
I'm going to pop a needle into your hand, all right? Sharp scratch, all right?
Stepping up John's pain relief with morphine should make him more comfortable. But there are some things Hannah and Aaron can't help him with.
What's the matter, John?
Oh, that's not going out August.
Must be awful.
4 years.
It's a long time. People don't stay married that long these days, do they? Just try and focus on getting you sorted out, yeah?
John was really upset and we needed to make sure that he was nice and calm and to reassure him. We needed to get his pain under control so that it was more comfortable for him and get him to hospital to get him the right treatment that he needed. We have given you all of the pain relief that we've got at the moment, John, so it's not going to be comfortable, but we're going to have to try and get you onto your back, okay?
Okay.
You can keep using that as much as you want.
What do you want me on my back?
We need to get you onto your back. We're just going to have to go through it, I think, aren't we?
Yeah.
Otherwise we're going to be stuck here all night.
Yep.
Moving John will be difficult and very painful, but it has to be done. He's been on the floor now for nearly 8 hours.
Right, big deep breaths for me on that, John.
I'm sorry.
Keep your arms in. John, listen, very important. Keep your arms in. All right, don't reach out.
Sorry.
It's all right. 1, 2, 3. As you drop your in. Further. You're all right, John.
I'm sorry about all this.
Nah, nothing to be sorry for. Pays the mortgage, doesn't it?
Not mine, no.
So what did you say caused the fall? Did you collapse or did you just trip?
I was coming downstairs.
Yeah,
I was a bit breathless.
yeah.
I sat down in his chair. Just got up and just went.
Were you spinning?
Yeah.
Now John is safely at the hospital, he'll be able to get stronger pain relief and have his hip properly investigated.
So yeah, he was in a lot of pain.
He was. No, it was fairly shortened and rotated, so the likelihood of his hip being broken was quite high, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'd bet a good amount of my wage that was broken. Bless him. Not what you need right before Christmas either, is it?
Not really.
But he was still laughing, though.
He was. He's still got a sense of humour.
Yeah.
It's the Christmas season, and in a snowy Dudley, ambulance crew Anna Ray and Laura Hickman are nearing the end of their shift.
You know, I bought a Christmas tree. I bought a real one. And when I got home, I looked. It's bent. So I had to put it down on an angle so it doesn't look that bent.
Oh, Christmas tree, how crooked are your branches. Like that.
Laura and Anna are on their way to help a 65-year-old woman with acute stomach pain and breathing problems.
Hiya. Hello, sweetness.
Grandmother Jackie called for an ambulance when her pain became unbearable.
My name's Laura, this is Anna.
Hello.
What's been happening, darling?
I just can't breathe. I've been on antibiotics. Went to my GP last week.
Yeah.
I do have a lot of stomach problems, but I feel like I'm going to burst.
OK. All right, darling, can I borrow your finger?
It's my breathing. I can't get any breath.
I will just have a listen to your chest, OK?
Cool, that is a chesty cough, ain't it? Sweetheart, I'm just going to pull this up just to do your blood pressure, all right?
Sweetheart, yeah. God, it's horrible when you can't breathe.
I know, darling. We'll get you one of our nebulizers to try and clear up your chest, all right?
I'll just pop this mask on your face, darling.
All right, darling. I'll have a feel of your tummy in a minute, all right? Was it tender there? All right, darling. Here? Not too much. More in the middle?
While Jackie's breathing has improved, it's difficult to diagnose exactly what's wrong. First, the crew need to get her pain under control with gas and air.
So if you could score that pain before you had the Entonox out of 10? 10? So it was one of the worst pains imaginable. What is it now with that Entonox? About an 8, OK. Well, it was quite clear that Jackie was in severe pain. When she said that she was ready to burst, that was quite a concern for me. So I figured that I'd have to get her into the ambulance, cannulate her and give her some morphine that way, just to really help with that pain. Jackie, because morphine's quite a strong pain relief, what we do is we give it in little bits and drabs, OK? So I'll give you some and then 5 minutes, we'll see how you feel. All right. There we go. And a half. I'm ready to go, sweet.
OK. A little bump.
OK. Bit bumpy, darling, off the curb. You've got quite a few things going on at the minute, haven't you, bless you, with your... Well, you've got your chest infection that probably hasn't gone, your water infection, your stomach. How much do you think we'd get if we traded you in for scrap? No. Bless you. Of course we would.
You're getting about £2.
Oh, bless you. Well, luckily for you, I'm into the realms of fixing people, not scrapping them in, so we'll go for that, I think. We'll carry on with that. All right.
You've been so kind.
Oh, bless you. That's what we're here for, sweetheart. How's that pain now?
About 6.
About a 6, fantastic. Right, let's do your blood pressure once more, sweet. Oh, and then I should be able to give you the rest of this morphine. We're just turning in there now, all right? Here we are, darling, let's finish this off. How's that pain now? Is it still a 6? Oh, beautiful. So hopefully then, the way it's going, we can get you down to probably a 4 or a 3 in the next few minutes when this bit's kicked in. We can certainly try, can't we? That's it. We got you, darling, don't worry.
Here, Jackie can get the specialist treatment she needs. And for the moment, she's in much less pain.
Morphine was really good, wasn't it? It started at, what was it, 10 out of 10? In 500 yards. And then by the time we got to hospital, it was 5?
5, yeah.
But she was, like, dropping off to sleep in the back. Mind you, I would be after 5 milligrams of morphine.
I know.
Good Lord.
So how are you liking the snow then?
Well, my neighbour just texted before we set off.
All right, okay.
Yeah, she wants me to come and build a snowman.
That snowman's got a really flat face and a bit of belly.
Must be a paramedic.
Let's just admire the snow a little bit, mate.
What, get out and do some, like, snow angels?
Yeah.
They say that every snowflake is unique. Yes. How do they know? Because there are that...
they can't count them all, can they?
Exactly, so it's just an assumption, isn't it? It's not a scientifically confirmed fact.
I'm not prepared to comment on this subject.
The Christmas period is a busy time of year for the West Midlands Ambulance Service. On call for more than 5 million people.
I was filling up my car at the garage by yours.
Yeah.
Last night. And the cashier's like, "Oh, you just finished, mate?" And I said, "Yeah." He says, "What you been doing, like 10 hours?" I said, "No, it's a 12-hour shift." And that, he says, "Oh, yeah, 12 till 12. He says, "Oh, no." He says, "Respect you, mate. You do a lovely job. You really do. We'd be stuck without you." And the lad behind was like, "Oh, you're working over Christmas?" I says, "Yeah, I'm working Christmas Day and that." And he said, "Oh, you know, you got kids?" I said, "Yeah." "Oh, I bet you really hate that." And it's like, it's not nice, but it's part of the job. You don't necessarily do it just for the money.
Yeah.
We all do to pay the mortgage.
Isn't it weird how we all face aggression and animosity, and we can kind of deal with that? When people start being really appreciative and thanking us,
you don't know what to do.
We feel awkward and we don't know what to do, and it's like, oh,
no, it's okay. It's just a job.
Thank you.
And with more than 20 years on the job between them, Gaz Clark and Lee Timbrell know they need to be ready for anything.
Here we go.
Updated assignment.
Harry, who's 70. Potentially leg or foot. Varicose vein has burst on his leg.
Ooh, bloodbath.
Blood is spurting or spraying.
Yep, it will be.
All up the walls.
Take the trauma pack in with us.
A ruptured varicose vein can lead to life-threatening, uncontrollable bleeding, so every second counts.
Well done, car. Pulled out in front of the ambulance. Oh, this is getting slippy.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hello, sir.
I'll be right.
If it's what we've been told we've come for,
Yeah.
then it can go everywhere.
70-year-old Harry and his wife are Mauritian. He's lived in the West Midlands since the 70s.
So what happened tonight then? Don't need you to unwrap it or show me, just tell me.
I've got a vein.
Yeah?
I've got a vein that's stick up a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
And that's going to make it burst.
Did it burst on its own, or did you have an itch and you gave it a little scratch, or did you catch it on a bit of furniture?
I could have done while I was having a wash, you know.
So you were having a wash at the time, were you?
Yeah. And a few minutes after, I can see the blood sprouting out.
When we got to Harry, we found that he'd already taken the correct action by taking a towel, applying direct pressure over to the bleeding site. What we wanted to do was have a look and see if it was still actively bleeding, but we didn't want to do that until we'd got all of our dressings in place, so that if it was still spurting, we could immediately put our dressings in replace of his. Well, I'm not going to expose any of that until we've got all of our dressings ready.
Yeah.
All right? So I don't want to take all that off and go, oh, yeah, it's still spurting, and I've got nothing to put on it.
Yeah.
We're just keeping it covered until we're ready to deal with it.
Yeah,
all right? But is it the front, is it on the sides, or is it on the back?
It's the front, it is the
It's
front.
on the front?
Yeah.
OK. Let's get ready, then. It looks like it's stopped, so what we'll do is we'll get it covered up.
Yeah.
Because obviously I don't want to disturb it. A varicose vein can be easily damaged because it's so close to the surface of the skin. The patient can lose a very high volume of blood, which can ultimately lead to death. Right. Because of it being the actual vein itself, we need to get it looked at to see if there's anything further they want to do. Because, like we said, there's a lot of pressure in those veins, and if that goes again whilst you're asleep, you might not wake up.
Harry needs urgent hospital treatment.
This young lady can bring your trousers down and put the new ones on, all right? Obviously, be very mindful at the bottom, that is saturated in blood.
Are we decent?
Brilliant. What's your name, my dear?
It's Veronique.
Veronique.
Yes.
That's a very unique name.
Yes.
We'll go out to the ambulance, but take your time. We're not going anywhere without you. Yeah?
That's it. If you take a seat on this chair. There we go. All right, let's pop this armrest down. Are you comfortable?
I am indeed.
Good to go, Lee?
Yep, we're good to go. So what did you do for a career?
Nurse.
Nursing? Wow.
Manor.
At the Manor?
And St Margaret's.
Fantastic. And were you doing that pretty much most of your life?
Yes, I did my training at the Manor.
Ah, fantastic. So that was pretty much then an era when there wasn't many male nurses?
And that's right. In 1970.
Did you face much resistance when you started?
It was quite difficult.
Yeah.
Quite difficult.
Very female-dominated?
That's right, yeah.
So you paved the way for any male now that wants to be a nurse to just come in?
Yeah.
Fantastic. OK, so the next bend you feel will be us turning into the hospital. You'll probably recognise the little dip as we turn around the corner.
Yeah.
Within minutes, they arrive at the hospital where Harry trained and worked almost 50 years ago.
Right, here he is with the trolley. All right, this way.
Harry will be examined by doctors to determine whether he'll need surgery to treat his damaged vein.
Right, cheeky chappy.
Can't believe you used to be a nurse as well.
Yeah, in an era where male nursing wasn't the norm.
Oh, he's a lovely chap, he was.
Did absolutely everything right. As soon as he became aware that a varicose vein had burst and was spurting everywhere, got a red towel.
Yeah, oh, that was good.
Wrapped it around his leg, nice and tight, good firm pressure.
Well, he knows if he'd used the white one, his missus would have gone ape at him, wouldn't she?
You know what word I love?
seepage. Seepage.
Oh, that's disgusting. I would classify that on the same level as the word moist.
So I shouldn't say moist.
I'm kind
or
of...
moisten.
It's kind of
Moisten
getting to...
should be avoided completely. Moisten.
It's kind of getting to a point now where that many people at work know I don't like it, so they overuse it, and I'm like, oh, whatever.
I tell you what, right?
It's just a word.
Let's have a mutually assured destruction policy.
Okay.
Because I don't like, right? You're gonna laugh at this. Fingertip to fingertip touching.
Really?
Yeah, it really does.
What?
It gets my skin itching. It's like I hate the idea of like straight on contact like that. And I gotta like flick it away. Oh, I hate it.
The December blizzard is unrelenting, and paramedic Deena Evans with her colleague Mike Hipgrave have had a sticky start to their 12-hour shift.
Yeah, good afternoon. Sorry for the delay. The back of the ambulance was a little bit full of snow, so we've cleared it all up.
Within seconds, their first call comes in.
New assignment. It's a male, 58, who's got a swollen ear, unable to feel side of face.
Okay.
With fresh snow falling overnight, driving conditions are hazardous.
I think the side roads are going to prove difficult. It's supposed to be going down to freezing point.
Is it?
It is, -5 apparently.
This is quite slippy, yeah.
Just be careful. You're asking for your snow shovel. We need that more than you do.
Nearing the patient's home, it's not getting any easier.
If we pull into that street, we're going to get stuck.
Well, we've got no choice but to go into that street.
How am I getting... You can't... There's no way we can get the
Where's the address?
Just that one there. There's no way. Look at that.
OK, let's go and have a look then.
The snow is so bad.
Hiya.
Father of 3, Keith, has been unwell since the early hours of the morning. His wife is out Christmas shopping, but visiting are his daughter Hannah, her husband, and his worried son, Martin.
Hello there.
Can we pop the light on? Is that all right?
Just complaining about the light.
Oh, OK.
OK.
Basically, being a companion who's got really bad earache,
Yeah.
but he suffers with viral meningitis as well.
Has he got it now or previous?
Yeah.
Reoccurring viral meningitis. Are these symptoms similar to what he would normally have?
He gets really confused. He didn't know where he was earlier.
He thought he was at my house, but he's just said his neck and his jaw is hurting him and his back.
OK.
Keith's symptoms are typical of viral meningitis. He first had it nearly 30 years ago.
How many times has he had it previously?
I can't remember, probably about 7 or 8 times.
7 or 8 times, yeah.
Do you feel dizzy, Keith? Hmm?
Can't hold my head up.
You can't hold your head up. Do you know who we are?
Police.
Police.
Double father.
No, Keith, we're the ambulance service. Just look at me for a second. Can you see OK? Not blurry or anything? No. Can you hear OK? It's not muffled or anything? That bad here. 38.4.
Aha. Bit of a temp then.
The crew are pretty sure this is another attack of viral meningitis, but it can be easily confused with the far more dangerous bacterial meningitis.
In the early stages, viral meningitis and bacterial meningitis are very similar symptoms: photophobia, headache, general malaise and general illness. Bacterial meningitis progresses into a more serious condition later on and is potentially life-threatening. You know, when you get your viral meningitis normally, what symptoms do you normally get?
Temperatures and can't look into the light.
Is it hurting your eyes to look into that light now? Should we get you some paracetamol? See if that takes the edge off it a little bit. How do you feel now you sat up? Dizzy or?
To be certain Keith's meningitis is viral and not bacterial, he'll need tests at the hospital. But first, the crew have to get him there.
Probably get £5 a drive doing this. We've got a few takers today. Bit of extra money.
That's not too bad.
Right, we should be able to get out there.
You're right from there.
We're going to put you on a chair and then put a blanket around you because it's a bit snowy out there, obviously, as you're aware.
1, 2, 3. Hey.
It's a fabulous looking day, isn't it?
What? It's all right.
OK. Welcome aboard.
You, ready to go?
Yes, please.
Feel sick.
What's the matter? You feel sick? Would you like to sit up a little bit more? There's a vomit bag there if you need it. You brought anything up, Katie? You're just retching. Have a look. No, you're just retching, aren't you? Sometimes motion sickness is not very good on ambulances, especially going backwards. It doesn't help when you're feeling unwell, that.
Despite tricky driving conditions, Deena keeps a steady pace to the hospital.
Right, we're here.
All right, Keith.
Keith will have blood tests to see if his viral meningitis has returned.
Kind of got the impression he was having it once a year, every year.
Yeah. Typical bloke as well, never goes to the doctors.
Yeah, we don't need to. We're hardy creatures, men are.
Until you get man flu.
Man pneumonia, you mean?
Oh my gosh.
That's enough to strike down
Oh.
a dozen men. I mean, you lot don't know what it's like, you ladies. You don't know what it's like being a man, a poorly man.
I'm glad I'm growing my beard in this cold weather. I can't grow a beard. It always gets to that itchy stage and I go, oh, I can't be bothered with this and shave it off. I don't have the coverage on my face. You're too baby-faced. I get a moustache. Yeah. The chin fluff. And then a bit underneath. Yeah. But nothing around the sides, nothing to join it all up. Oh. So it looks like sort of like 3 separate facial hair entities. Okay. It just looks ridiculous. There's always a little gap at the top of my lip as well for my moustache. I look idiotic with a moustache. However, I think I'm growing. This is growing on me, this beard. The full face beard doesn't look too bad. That's all right, then.
Heavy snow and freezing conditions have made today's shift something of a challenge for ambulance crewmates Laura and Andrew.
It's a lot nicer when you're sat in your house.
Looking out the window with like the heating on.
Writing Christmas cards.
No, I don't do that, see.
With the Christmas carols on.
Yes, again, I don't do that either.
Scrooge.
Yeah, I know. Me and my missus nearly had our first Barney over the fact she decided to put the Christmas tree up.
Just live with the fact that you have to have a Christmas tree at Christmas.
No.
Just live with it.
No.
Live it. How many sacrifices has she made for you? Exactly. Not even going into them. So live with the Christmas tree, Scrooge.
A new 999 call has just come in. Laura and Andrew are making their way to a man who's fallen outside his home.
Oh, he's fell in the snow, bless him.
Oh.
Well, this is my first job where someone's fallen in the snow.
In the last few hours, the snow has started freezing and conditions are hazardous for everyone.
Well, I'm going to drive in the ambulance like I drive in a Corsa.
Do it. Nice and slow.
20 mile an hour in 4th gear.
There you go.
Get there in one piece. I tell you what, the easiest way to drive in the snow...
Not drive?
Just, A, not drive. If you've got to go somewhere, pull the clutch up and just drive it on the clutch.
I'm assuming that's in there. Do you want to turn it round now?
Yeah, actually, it looks like they've cleared the road down
That
there.
is the fattest snowman. Look at that bad boy. And oh my God, there's 3 of them. Oh, you'll turn around easy here, mate.
Yeah,
I'll watch your back.
Go.
So just to let you know, this is a freaking ice rink.
Is it?
Yeah, look. I'm Laura. This is Andy.
Hello.
What have you done?
I slipped on some ice,
Oh.
under the road, landed on my hip, my right hip.
Yeah.
69-year-old John had been out Christmas shopping with his partner Janet. They were nearly home when he fell.
Since then, I can't bear weight on it.
Is it at the bottom of the cul-de-sac? It's lethal, isn't it? Whose is the wheelchair?
It belongs to a man over there.
Oh, does it?
Oh, fantastic.
So how did you get back home then? Did somebody pick you up and put you in this and...
Well, a couple of neighbours helped me to get into this.
Bless you. When the pain comes, where is the main pain?
Well, since I fell, I've not had any main pain, you know,
Yeah.
severe pain.
OK.
I've got a bit of discomfort sat here, and that's it.
OK. When you stand up and you can't weight bear on it, do you get any pain then? Just the discomfort?
It just collapses on me.
OK. Okie doke. Right. I'm just going to have a prod and a poke, if that's all right, as best I can. Any pain round there?
Yeah, it gets worse as you come round here.
OK.
And you're prodding about it.
OK.
I know you haven't been able to weight bear, but while you're sat in the chair, have you been able to move your hip up and down?
And to get the foot onto the rest, I have to physically lift
it. OK. So there's every potential, John, that you may have broke your hip, but obviously we'll wait for the X-ray to diagnose that bad boy, OK?
Laura needs to get John to hospital, and she's determined the weather won't stop her.
Do you have a snow shovel or a snow plough thing?
Yes.
I'd rather enjoy this, so I'm going to do this.
OK. I'll tell you what, that'll do.
Careful.
Easy. You working hard?
Yeah, I ploughed it all.
The crew bring John out through the garage, where the going is safest thanks to Laura's freshly cleared path.
Look at that, John. That's perfect, isn't it? That's it. We're up.
Take a good hold of me, really good hold, and use me as well. That's it, that's it.
We got it.
There we go. Right. So, would you like some pain relief?
Yeah, for when we...
Move again.
What's really good for people who have queerly broken their hip is IV paracetamol. Sharp scratch, John. So how do you lovely people know each other then?
We were introduced at a party, beginning of the year.
So?
And from then on, we've
gradually got to know each other a lot better.
Brilliant.
And there we are.
Took me a long time to find him.
Bless you. Aww. You make me ever so emotional. I know you...
Sorry.
No, it's all right.
You need it there, don't you?
That's all right. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all right, don't worry. Just so that paracetamol can run through.
After 40 cautious minutes navigating icy roads, they arrive at the hospital.
Here we are, the Pensnet Hilton. Wonderful.
Ta-da!
Right, John, we'll pop your coat over your here just till we get in the hospital, OK? Yeah.
Come this way, please.
Am I slippy? Oh, thank you, young man. Shall we dance?
Right, I'll leave you in charge of that, John.
John will now have an X-ray to find out if his hip is broken.
Well, that was my first snow-related incident.
It's my first snow incident as well, to be fair, but it was just, if it was going to happen, that was the way it was going to happen, wasn't it?
That road was slippy, though.
It was dangerous.
Even I slipped, like.
Oh, yeah?
They were budding romance as well, those two.
I thought it was. You just found new love.
It is nice.
You know, it's a Christmas present all on its own, isn't it?
There you are.
"75-year-old John did break his hip when he fell at his home. He required surgery and spent Christmas and New Year in hospital. Jackie was in hospital for 10 days. She was treated with antibiotics for the infection that had caused her such pain. Harry's ruptured varicose vein was redressed at the hospital and again at home. He had no further ruptures over the holidays. Keith was suffering from his 8th bout of viral meningitis. After a week in hospital, he recovered well enough for a family Christmas. 69-year-old John's icy slip did break his hip. He was operated on and discharged in time for Christmas at home.
Snow, 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 snow. Proper Christmas when it's...
Yeah.